Welcome to Tuesday Tea Time with Dorina. We are from Women of Wisdom, and we are a mentoring educational nonprofit organization. We are here to empower teen girls and women with practical wisdom and confidence. We're building to bridge that generational gap between the older and the younger generations to pass on vital knowledge to one another because we need each other. How about that? Okay, so right before I came on, you know what I did? I poured my tea and my tea glass broke. Okay, so we had uh tea all over the place right before I got ready to come on. Now, isn't that just like life, right? So that's the reason why we are, on right now. Okay. So, anywho, I want to share with you my tea that I have tonight is called ginger peach. And I've had this before. It's really good, and it's the leafy kind. So you have to. Here, let me show you. See, I got it inside the little scoop thing. Yeah. So it comes as leaf, but this is really, really good. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to tea time. I do have a little bit of honey in it. So it does taste good with a little sweetener in it. Okay, where are we gonna put this? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, let's put that back there. All righty. So if you was with us last week, you know that we're talking about discretion. Look at that. Okay, so wisdom in discretion. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Is discretion important? Is it important to you? Or do you think that discretion is something that we should live by? Or how do you feel about discretion? Okay, well, let me say this. Is discretion important? Being, well, actually, discretion in simple form is, you could use the word discreet. So that's what we're doing. So being discreet is judicious. That's talking about judgment in one's conduct or speech, especially with regards to respecting privacy or maintaining silence about something of delicate. Okay. So discretion. Well, I would have to say that I do believe that discretion is important, that we do be discreet, that we don't just throw all of our business out there and just, let everybody know what's going on. Now we know that this is an issue, man, this is a real issue with media because everybody just throws their business out there. You don't see a whole lot of discretion going on, but there is wisdom in discretion. You know, okay, well, the thought that came to my mind is, things that happen behind closed doors need to stay behind closed doors and not just, let everybody see what's going on. There ought to be some privacy in our lives. And so that's where discretion would come in at, where we're just not saying any old thing, and we're not doing any old thing in public. And once you let it out, you have just told everybody who you are and what you are about. So we want to make sure that we conduct ourselves properly in public. And when we do that, it will take us a lot farther in life than just, letting anything and everything be known to all people. That is a lack of wisdom. And so we must think ahead of time, is this something that I should share with everybody? Not just throw it out there and be impetuous and then think later on, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. Well, having discretion will cause you to think ahead of time and not just let every thought that come to mind come out of the mouth. Even be discretion in your actions. There's wisdom in that. Not acting any old kind of way in public. We are casting, a bad shadow over our own selves when we just act any old kind of way and not display wisdom through discretion. Okay. So I have a little quote here. You probably have heard this because this is a well known quote. It says, some things are better left unsaid. And you know what? If we live by that principle, that would help us to display the wisdom that we need through discretion. Okay. Some things are better left unsaid. Yes, you can say, you have the freedom to say whatever you want to say. A lot of times, well, you should use discretion, especially among friendship. Okay. Somebody tell you something and then in private, and then you go in public and tell their business. Well, we know that that's a lack of wisdom. So, you want to use discretion, practice discretion. Let me give you a practical way, you know, of handling the situation. Don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just think about what actions, or think about the reactions of what you would say. What kind of reactions would you get from what you said? Now, okay, I know some people, want to provoke people, when they get mad, but we're not talking about provoking people. We're talking about you, having some discretion for your own self. And you know what? There's respect in that. You want to respect yourself. You don't want to just act any old kind of way or speak any old kind of way. Discretion will help you speak properly, to have decency in your words, to have wisdom in your conversation. Bring it up to a higher level by practicing discretion. Don't just let any and everything that goes through your mind come out of your mouth. Use discretion. Okay, be discreet. Now, I'm getting ready to touch on some stuff that, some people, they don't really like to hear that, but, discretion or being discreet can also be simplified as modesty. Okay. So even having discretion in what you wear, not just showing all your stuff, leave something to the imagination. Don't just let all your stuff hang out like that. Really, you know what? Most men that see that type of behavior in a woman, they just think that you don't have any wisdom and you are someone that they can take advantage of. Most men that are looking for somebody to have a lifelong relationship with do not want somebody that's showing all their stuff to all the other men. And so there's discretion in that. So, you know, it's a tough subject, but somebody's got to talk about it. And so, there's wisdom in how you carry yourself. And so you don't want to just say anything, look any old kind of way, and act any old kind of way. Those three things, discretion can bring success to your life, respect, honor to your life, and you could advance in life and do life right. So I just want to encourage you to practice discretion in your words, in your conduct, and in the way you dress. Okay? How about a tea break? So, are you out there? And what do you think? Like I said, do you think that discretion is important? You can ask yourself that. Is discretion important? Let's go back to this. In one's conduct or speech, especially with regards to respecting privacy or maintaining silence about something of a delicate matter. Don't just throw stuff out there on the internet and let everybody in on your business. Some things is not everybody else's business. And then you got people making comments and it's affecting your emotions, it's affecting, how you feel about yourself and how you think about yourself, but you're putting the information out there. So you're like open game for anybody to say anything and everything. I heard somebody say this, if you don't want your, people knowing certain things, then don't put it out there for everybody to know. And that's wisdom as well. And be careful, be discreet about who you share your information with. Don't just talk about any and everything with any and everybody. Don't be so quick to speak, but be quick to listen. And that will help you display discretion. If you spend more time listening to everybody around you instead of doing a lot of talking, you'll learn more. And I've said that before. So, anyway, that's what we got for tonight. Okay. So, practice discretion and don't allow yourselves to just let any and everything that comes through your mind come out of your mouth. Be careful that you don't just say stuff to hurt other people. Be discreet in your conversations. Be discreet in how you display your behavior, and be discreet about how you carry yourself as far as attire is concerned. Some things happen because we're, we're showing too much. And animals, when they hungry and they see meat, they go after it. Okay. So just don't, be wise about how you carry yourself. And I'm telling you that that would bump up your respect for yourself, and it would cause you to have more confidence in you, and people be more interested in what you have to say instead of what you have to give. Okay. Because you want people to know you for who you are and not just what they think they can get out of you and use you and abuse you. And so discretion will help you not be used and abused. Just don't put it out there. Don't act any old kind of way. And then you don't have to worry about people treating you any old kind of way. Okay. That's what we have for today. All right. Okay. So next week, we're going to talk about the importance of prevention. Okay, there's a lot of things that we can prevent from happening in our lives if we just understand how important prevention is, and how wisdom will cause us to be successful when we learn how to prevent some things from happening in our lives. That's, you know what? That's wisdom really in itself. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining Tuesday Tea Time with Dorina. I hope that you take the wisdom that you have gained and apply it to your life, because that makes all the difference. Applied knowledge is what's going to bring power in your life, because knowledge is power. Okay. All right. Well, good night. And remember, as always, walk in wisdom. All right.